Another video for our An Ill Conversation channel. So I've been wanting to make this video for a while now, just been on autopilot dealing with some other things, trying to get back on track since, what was it, August, my trip to Miami. But yeah, like I said, I've been wanting to do this video for a while, but just been kind of didn't have the energy to put everything together, so I'm just gonna start it off like this. But where I'm from, there's a saying that goes, excuse me, there's a saying that goes, if I gotta beat you, I don't need you. And that just kind of talks about in a relationship. So if you're in a relationship with someone and you get to the point where you got to put hands on people, or you feel the need to put hands on someone, it's like, if I got to beat you, I don't need you. So this may be a little off topic, but over the last like 10 or 12 years, probably longer than that, I've been noticing a lot of whole grown ass adults wilding out inside of these fast food establishments. I mean, it's just make it make sense. Like, you will see headlines like weapon pulled in McDonald's because food took too long, or weapon pulled in McDonald's because food came out too fast and it wasn't fresh. I said light ice. It's missing ketchup. I said no pickles. Or what's the other one? Oh, you forgot to put my sauce in the bag. And it's like, what a whole grown ass adult think it's okay to go up into a restaurant and feel the need to put hands on somebody behind a missing condiment. It's like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Like, you just do a quick Google search and you will see tons and tons and tons of examples of what I'm referring to. And I'm not talking about the rowdy teens who go to McDonald's after a football game with their friends. I mean like 30, 40, 50-year-old adults running up in there, my order ain't right, throwing food, throwing a whole adult temper tantrum. And it's like, dude, make it make sense. I was gonna comb the internet, and we're not really have to comb it, but put some examples up. Well, so just a quick Google search, you will see exactly what I'm referring to. So, but I just think it's so insane for someone to do so, because it's like there are other options. Like, so what, they put pickles on your burger? Like, it's cheaper to go just take a loss on that $5 meal, go somewhere else to buy your meal instead of paying for bail money. I mean, wouldn't it be cheaper just to ask for a refund and buy somewhere else? Or if it's that bad, or just pull the pickles off? Like, I mean, it's like they're cheaper alternatives opposed to pulling a weapon or putting hands on someone over a botched fast food meal. And it's like a toxic ass relationship. Like, I mean, the food that you fighting over is not even healthy for you. It's I guess if you go to jail, you do get a healthier alternative, I'm assuming, because we all know the dangers of fast food. I mean, my opinion, people pay for the convenience and not the experience, I hope. I mean, not the taste, because not the nutritional value. So it has to be just for the convenience. And in this economy, the prices aren't as fast foodish as they used to be. I remember going to McDonald's, you can get a whole meal for like $5, and everything's in the $8 or $9, and don't upsize your fries, because sheesh, that's a whole grocery bill right there. You know, just feeding two people at McDonald's has gotten so expensive, and it's like you're not even getting real meat. The potatoes are chemical induced. There's no nutritional value. It doesn't benefit you in no shape, form, or fashion. So it's just crazy to me. No benefit at all of eating that crap. And then, like I said, you eat it, it goes down the tube. Just 10 minutes later, you're on the toilet, and then you're hungry again. So it's like you could have just probably been better off just putting that $5 in your mouth and swallowing that. So that was just part of my rant for this morning. So, morning. Just a nice little day today, and I think the heat in Texas is behind us. So I think it was 65 degrees or so, something like that, when I left this morning. So this video ended up being way, way shorter than I was expecting it to be. I will try to find some videos for you guys and some examples, some news articles, and kind of link them here or there or whatever. I'm still on autopilot, trying to get things back on track, but I just find it uber insane that people are actually fighting over fast food. Like, come on now, it's not like it was grandma's cooking. You fighting for the last piece of chicken. This is like raccoons fighting over trash. Like, what the hell is going on in this world? But just thinking back, some of my favorite ones was this black lady ran up in there, and I forgot what the issue was with her meal, but she ran in there and she got to pushing the lady and pushing and saying she was gonna do this and she was gonna do that, and I don't know what the issue was with her meal, but she was gonna do all this, and she ran up in there, and this other lady came around the corner. This other white lady was like, "Don't touch my manager," whatever. Shit, next thing you know, that black woman pushed that older white lady, and that white woman tore into her like Christmas morning. Beat the wig off her head and everything. I was like, what the hell? And then another one, this other black lady, she ran up in there talking about they had messed her order up, and she was standing there. Allegedly, she had been waiting for about 30 minutes for them to fix her order. Like, man, at this point, just ask for a refund or just call corporate at this point. But she stood there, and then when, I guess, they said it was 30 minutes. I don't know if it was really 30 minutes. Could have been more like 5. You know, people get impatient behind their Mac rubbish. But she ran up in there and she started throwing the food at the manager on duty, and she was saying this and saying that. And she threw a burger, and I think she hit the lady in the face with the burger. And next thing you know, this whole blender just comes out of nowhere, cracks that lady right in her face, and laid her out. I was like, damn. But I don't condone violence, but like, I'm not saying she deserved that type of reaction, but I mean, hey, there's no scale for anyone's reaction to your actions. So yeah, but that blender laid her out, and it was like, what the hell? Yeah, so just do a quick Google search, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Whole adults just doing God knows why for this God knows what food that they're serving at these places. And I don't know, you probably see more of it at McDonald's because that's the most popular chain in America. So, but that does pose a few questions for me. Like, does this kind of behavior happen in other countries like Philippines or Great Britain, China? I mean, does stuff like this happen in other countries, or is it just this American entitlement that we feel we got to have what we want right now and forget everybody else's needs? It's just what we want, and I'm a $5 paying customer, and I want my food to be right. I mean, it's like, dude, it's fast food. So I was just wondering, is that just a thing of the planet or just a U.S. thing? Second question it poses is like, what goes through someone's head when they feel the need to do that? Like, what logically crossed your mind that made you think, hey, let me choke this lady for not putting enough salt on my fries? I just want to just choke her. For what reason? I mean, like, dude, if you got salt at home or whatever, just, it's crazy. And a lot of people say, oh yeah, people always talk about the problem. What's the solution? With this situation, the solution is within yourself. I mean, if you feel the need that you need to do all that behind a botched meal, it's like, it's crazy, it's insane. But there are cheaper avenues you can do. I mean, you can always ask for a refund, and the more pleasant you are asking for that refund, I'm pretty sure the faster you get it. For whatever reason, if they want to be dumb and don't want to give you a refund, you can always call corporate, or you can just take that loss, do a Google review or Yelp or whatever. There are ways you can let the community know about, avoiding places with piss poor service. There are other things like, I guess Yelp is one, and I guess I can make this across the street real quick. Yeah, I made it, so hopefully I made it. Yeah, so you just leave them a bad review. Hell, sometimes once the community sees some of that, or even corporate gets a hold of some stuff like that, they'll go and investigate, see what's going on. Like I said, buying another meal from another establishment is way cheaper than paying for bail money. And imagine being a working professional making 60, 70, 80,000 a year, and you're in McDonald's wilding out, and your employer gets the video of you smacking teenagers around over some cold nuggets, and you end up losing your entire livelihood over some cold nuggets. Like, number one, it ain't that damn serious. I used to eat the nuggets. I mean, they good, but they ain't that goddamn good, just to be honest with you. Like, sheesh, son. Like, it ain't that damn. Just, I don't know, I guess the solution is just to think before you leap. I mean, that's one thing this society has forgotten. Everyone wants to leap, then think about the parachute later. It's like, what the hell? Where are we getting this thought process from? Well, just, go in, hey, throw the dues, take your loss, go somewhere else, leave a review, stay out of jail is the main thing, because once you get something like that on your name, some battery or some assault charge over nuggets, like, I don't know, that could end your employment and also stop you from working anywhere else. So, yeah, it ain't that damn serious. It's not that serious, but I said, it happens. It's been happening. It's keep happening over and over again. And like I said, it's whole adults that's doing this. I call it the adult temper tantrum, because technically what it is, you can't get your way, or just, the frappe machine is down. Well, you can always go to the gas station and get you a damn cup of coffee for like 50 cents, and it's probably healthier for you, less sugar, and I don't know, I guess that's my logic. I'll just take my mighty dollar elsewhere and shop with somebody else who's gonna appreciate it, or who's gonna, I don't know, mistakes happen. We're all human, we all make mistakes, like, and I do understand some mistakes can be like a health risk. Like if you're allergic to onions, for example, and they put them on there, or you order a Diet Dr. Pepper and they put a regular Dr. Pepper in your cup by mistake, shoot your blood sugar up, whatever. But most diabetics, at least myself, I can take one sip of Dr. Pepper and tell if it's diet or not, just the consistency. I've been drinking DDP for so long that I know when it's regular, or if it is diet, or even the zeros, you can tell it's like a little thinner. But so I said, I do understand some mistakes can come at a cost, but the majority of these videos is just, I want it now. I don't want it now, I want it right now. And you're gonna do what I say because I'm a $5 paying customer. And I use my coupons today, so you're gonna do what the hell I say. So it's weird, this insane world we live in. I don't know if something is in the water or something is in the nuggets, but this society is like going crazy over the simplest of things. It's just mind blowing at this point. So next time you and your family or yourself want to stop at McDonald's and they mess your order up, just say, hey, that's not what I ordered. Can you fix this? You don't have to be loud. You don't have to be rude. And if you are getting an attitude, like I said, you can always leave a review or whatever. Also, be weary of when you're in an establishment of like that and someone maybe in front of you and their order gets botched and they start wilding out. I don't know. The kid in me says, pull your phone out, record, get evidence or whatever. But the adult in me says, just leave. Because, like I said, people pulling weapons over not enough ice, or I said light ice, or these apple pies aren't fresh. Like it's crap anyways. It's like fresh nuggets, and it's like an oxymoron, fresh nuggets. Like, anywho, but like I said, if someone else starts wilding out, I would just suggest just get the crap up out of there, because you never know what's going to pop off this day and age, because things do pop out and escalate real quick. So, but yeah, I'm about to end this right here, but like I said, just keep in mind when you are out and about, not even in establishments like fast food, but when you're at church or at the grocery store or the mall, just put your phone in your pocket and be mindful of what's going on around you, because I mean, events start churning, and if you're so buried deep in your phone, you walk right into the middle of a situation that has escalated beyond civilization or whatever. Just be mindful where you at, what you're doing, and who's doing it, and just kind of keep a mental picture of who's around you. And if you notice someone getting loud, just leave. At this point, just leave, because at the end of the day, our biggest objective is just making it home to the family. So that's the biggest concern nowadays, is just getting home. So, but peace, ill community. Like I said, we're trying to build up our community one person at a time. That will affect one household at a time. That will affect one neighborhood at a time. That will affect one community at a time. So, as we all know, strength is in numbers in strength. So just keep doing what you're doing. Stay on your pivot. Stay on your square. Be that adult that your parents raised you to be. Be that role model for your kids, so they can say, I'm proud of you too, parents. And always let your kids know you love them and that you are proud of them, no matter what situation they go through. As I stated earlier, we are all human. We all make mistakes. Some of our reactions may be a little extreme or dramatic, but like I said, we are all human. And it's not about how you fall. It's about how you land and how you get back up. So, because we're all going to fall one day in this age. We're all going to take that plunge, and it's just all about how you hit the ground and how fast you get back up. So at this point, I'm just rambling. So I'll go ahead and end this video now. Peace to the ill community.